Hi Blogspot and YouTube, it's me again, Kid Prince, respect the name, still. So it's Fashion Week, how fun is that? And as promised, I said I would be commenting on like all the designers and the looks that they sent down the runway. So let's jump straight into it. But before I begin, I just want to say that first and foremost, these are my opinions. Like everything in fashion is always opinionated, so please don't get offended if I kind of like rag on your favorite designer or like something that you don't like, because these are just my opinions. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So first I'm going to talk about, I just saw the bcbg show. Now usually I don't really do bcbg, like that's just not my thing, but from what I can see on style.com, there was a lot of designers that I really didn't care to look for or look at all. So I was like, okay, where are like my designers that I look for? But you know, I took this opportunity to look at new designers, and there was like a bunch of new designers that I did actually like. So I'm gonna have to like investigate them thoroughly, like look back at past collections and see if I like their past stuff, because sometimes I can just like one collection from the person, the rest of their stuff I just can care less for. So but yeah, the bcbg show was like so good. Like the clothing, I don't know who the designer is. I gotta look that up, but I mean that was some good stuff. Like I like the draping, I like the streamlines of it. I love the cocoon shape of the jackets. I love the zippers, the big industrial zippers that went straight down the middle. And I love those, I don't know if, I'm pretty sure they were leggings, but they look like stockings to me, like those gold stockings. They look like PVC, straight up PVC golding stockings, not even leggings, even though I'm pretty sure they were leggings. But I loved it. I loved it. That was that one piece. That was, to me, the leggings is what hold that whole collection together. And then when they changed it from like the gold to like the blackish gray color, it still looked flawless. Like everything in that collection was just so amazing. I loved it. And I really don't I don't even go in the stores. Like when I'm in the mall and I see the BCBG store, I don't even go in there. I'm like, whatever. But I might have to, take my little black behind in there and look at some stuff, because that was some good stuff. Okay, now the second show I looked at was the Diane von Furstenberg show. Like, I'm sorry, the way I said her name, but dude, Diane von Furstenberg, really? I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna get so many hate comments on this one, but that show was horrible, and I didn't really like what she did for spring either. But I thought she would do better for fall. But no, no. Just like one of my friends said, instead of the bag lady, she like the clothes lady. Like she just threw on everything. No, ma'am. Like I don't know who styled that show, but they should be cut. They should be fired, because that was awful. Like they had all these prints, and I mean, don't get me wrong, like individually, like I was looking at it as if I was a fashion buyer, and I see pieces individually that I would buy, but since I'm not a fashion buyer, I'm looking at this as a whole show, and as a show and as a presentation, it looked horrible. Like they just threw a bunch of prints together, and I know Diane von Furstenberg is like the queen of prints or whatever, but seriously, no. It looked like this woman went in her closet and she found everything print and just threw it on. And what was with those hats, like those furry hat things? That was a no for me. I couldn't do it. And halfway through the show, I was just like flipping through stuff, like flipping through magazines. If I'm doing that, that means that show was not catching my interest at all. If I would have had to pay to see that show, I would have had to go get my money back. I'm like, excuse me, can I get my money back? Because I can't watch this whole show. This is horrible. Like, this is horrible. I don't even think I would have clapped. Well, I probably would have clapped, because I can respect, the people working. But I didn't like it. What she should have did was she should have put Whitney and Miss Olivia from the city to work, because dumb bitches don't do nothing. They don't do shit. I'm like, huh? Have you seen that show? Like, they don't do nothing. Oh, I think I'm just gonna lay around today and skip work. Like, huh? No, she should have put them to the work or had them do something, because I don't know. That show was, she should have went back to the drawing board. Seriously. And like usually, like clashing prints is kind of chic, but Diane didn't do that. Diane, what were you thinking, boo-boo? Whoever you had to do whatever for that collection, they should have rethought that. They should have really took some cues from Marc Jacobs' spring 2009 9 show, because the way he did all like the plaids and just putting it all together, like mix matching, that was cool. When Marc Jacobs did it, it was amazing. And then Diane, no ma'am, you should have went back to the drawing board for real. So pretty much overall, BCBG, really good. I advise you to check out the show. Diane von Furstenberg, not really. And one thing, a big up to YouTube, because without YouTube, it would not be possible for me to actually see the shows and critique it like I do, because style.com, they only give you like this little clip video. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, they don't even see every outfit. They just show you probably what they want you to see. Oh, no, I don't, And then the detail photos, don't even get me started on that. Like, every time you go to click a detail of the garment, they give you a shoe. Huh? Yes, it did. So, that's the bang bitch, and see you guys later.